Hello, welcome to episode 51 of the new Billable Hour podcast. Today's topic is influence instead of argue. Let's get started with 3 deep breaths together. Exhale everything. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Today's topic is influence instead of argue. I am recording this during election week. I've been wanting to do it every day and have been distracted, as probably were many of you. And I've been thinking a lot about this topic. So the topic came to be way before election week, probably before the election season. And it is based on how we as lawyers have been taught to communicate. This month, the theme is clear communication. And every week, I am talking about another part of communication. And so I wanted to talk about how we communicate our ideas across when they may not be in agreement with other people's ideas. And we often go to arguing because that's what we do as lawyers. We argue, we push, we want to convince people that our opinion is correct. And that has its place. And it also can burn us out because you can't really do that. You can't really aggressively change someone's mind. And actually, the nervous system will not let us take in new information if we're feeling attacked. So you know this too. When people are really trying to push down your throat information or their opinions or their arguments, you don't want to listen. You want to argue back. You want to be on the defensive. This comes up in our work, but also in our personal relationships and just relationships in general. And with our communication, we tend to shut each other down. And if you have a smart, assertive, ambitious personality like I do, then you do that a lot. And people can be off-put by that. And so I wanted to offer my opinion about how we can get our ideas across more as an offering. So the topic is influence instead of argue. So this idea of influencing is what I'm going to explore with you for a bit. And I remember a book that I think most of you know, Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. I always thought influence was a bad word, and it was like swindling people and changing their minds, like tricking them. And I didn't really understand that. And then now in the world of Instagram, social media, where there are influencers, it's coming up again. And let's own that. Let's own that idea, that concept of being an influencer by how we do it. So if we keep offering content, ideas, information based on our own experience, our authentic experience, and it's genuine, people will be influenced, but not because we're making them be influenced. We are allowing them to make their own decisions and take what they want and leave the rest. And I know that I follow influencers. I'm sure you do too. And I take what resonates for me and I kind of leave the rest. And then I am most influenced by people who are genuinely making an offering, becoming vulnerable, who are authentic, meaning they're not trying to be anybody else. They're not trying to convince you. But they're also not pandering to what they think you want to hear. And so that's what influencing is to me. In martial arts, we don't want to be aggressive and push back. We want to influence our opponent to see our side, to see our point of view. In Aikido, the martial art that I practice, we often have techniques where we get on the same side and the same perspective bringing people to our perspective and also going to their perspective. A big part of influencing is listening, which we've lost that skill. We've lost that ability to listen the way we would like because of times constraints, energy deficits, attention deficits. We can't concentrate for that long. But what if we did? What if we set aside some time to actually listen to the people who are important to us? And I was working with a client who loves to give advice. And I'm sure you do too. And she was saying, I don't know what to do. I need to listen, but I wanna jump in and fix it. And the advice I gave to her, because she asked, is that are people asking for advice? Right? Maybe people want to be listened. Not maybe. People want to be listened to. And we have tons of resources to offer. Make our advice, our influence, our opinions more of an offering, a gift, a true gift, unconditional, where people can accept or not. And if they do accept and they want more, you can give more. And if you feel like they're not accepting, or if they're deciding to give you a gift more aggressively, you can also step back. So that's the last piece. Choose situations where you want to influence. You know, I choose writing, I choose this podcast, I choose working with specific clients who want to work with me. I choose certain friendships, other connections, professional relationships, my family connections. I choose how I want to approach all of these connections and what interactions I want to have that will further me, further my ability to be me. And so when you are thinking about how to get your point across, we know by now that we can't change anyone's mind by force. So how important is it? And is it about you being heard, or is it about changing the person's mind or arguing for the sake of arguing just to win an argument? This is a very different way of looking at things, right? We don't need to win or lose. We need to express ourselves through clear communication, and we need to be heard. And so the way to be heard is to offer what we are saying as a gift, as opposed to a demand. And that's what I have for you today. Let's close with 3 breaths together. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. The last one, inhale and exhale. Thank you for listening. I have a new website. It is my name, ritugoswami.com. And on that website is kind of a hub for how you can contact me, find out more about my books and my services, how to join our New Billable Hour community, also social media links. So please check it out, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Thanks for watching the video, and thanks for sticking around. Before you go, I think you have one more task to do. I have a free library membership that contains the New Billable Hour book, all these podcast episodes all in one place, other videos, meditations, print materials, checklists, all your favorites. All you have to do is go to my website, www.newbillablehour.com. Go now, newbillablehour.com. Just sign up. Just put in your name and your email and sign up. All right, see ya.